Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Jada from the Jada B Real Talking Tune Show. If you don't have that app, go to Google Play Store and download that app for free. Well, today I'm live and don't get alarmed if you hear music in the background. Don't get alarmed. You see this right here? You see that? That's an ASCAP licensee. So I have the right to play the music. No need to get alarmed. Okay. So, but on a different note, I want to talk about some of this current event that we have going on right now. Let me turn the volume down on my headset for a second so that it won't stifle what I'm trying to get across. Well, let's talk about some current events. Now, President Trump. They say he is the people's choice. Well, I am not the people, okay? Because I didn't choose him. What in the wizard is going on? Okay? We have a president who loves to tweet. He has tweeted in the past couple days that he will be sending smart bombs to Russia. And they're coming, that's what he says. What kind of president goes on Twitter and make a threat like that to a country like Russia? He talks so bad about the past president Obama, the people's choice. Talks so bad about how he tells the world what his next move is. Well, dang. What about Twitter? Who is this man? See, I try to tell my family and my friends, and I even had a child talking about Trump. Okay, listen, I wasn't feeling it, but he has a right to choose who he chooses. But check this out. I told people in the beginning, I said, Trump is a crook. Okay, regardless to what people think, what the popular demand might say, he's a crook. Not only is he a crook, he's a bully. Not only is he a bully, he is in his own world. Trump is so disconnected with the everyday man and the everyday struggle of families. I'm not just talking about black families, because believe it or not, there are poor white people. Okay, there are poor Asian people. So I'm not just talking about black people. Okay, I'm talking about all men. We all struggle. Our struggle may be different. It may seem different, but a struggle is a struggle. And when you have to come through a struggle, it's either going to break you or it's going to make you stronger. In the black community, it makes us stronger, but it makes us skeptical of those who say they're there to help us or to uplift and empower our communities. And then my phone wants to ring.
Call from 864-5833.
Hello. We're not going to take that call because she interrupted me. But the thing about what's going on in the world is that we have to stay informed of what's really going on. If you choose to turn a blind eye and ear to what's really going on in this world, then are you making it better or are you making it worse? See, we had a president, Obama, the people's choice, who gave us hope again. Who gave us hope. I can remember the night that he was elected president, my grandmother had passed away uh, during the election time, and I tell you, I cried because I was so happy. I was filled with hope. I was filled with so much hope. And when Trump became president, I cried. I cried. I was filled with despair as a natural reaction to him becoming president, because I knew what he had in store for people like me and my skin color and people a little lighter than me, and for poor people. Because regardless to what you might think, if you are poor and you are living in poor communities, I don't care what your color is, when the funds go around, you're included in that poor community. Okay, so yeah, the skin color might not get him shot on site, but the struggle is still real for all Americans who are living in poverty or right at the poverty line. And some of us work hard daily to make ends meet, and we're still poor. You know, when will we wake up? That's a good question. When will we wake up? I say this is the time. If you've never challenged yourself before, if you've never thought to yourself before, what is my next move? This is the time to tap into that. And I'll tell you why. Because entrepreneurs, as an entrepreneur, you learn how to adapt. And if you don't learn how to adapt, then your companies will fold, or your businesses will fold. You learn that it's more than even what you imagined that it would be, and it could be. And the feeling that it gives you to be an entrepreneur is, oh my goodness, it's just as good as receiving, if not better, receiving the pay from the work you've put in. And entrepreneurs are creative. We have the mindset to come up with solutions for some of the crises that we have going on, and we have it, and we don't even know we have it. We don't tap into it. There was a point in my life when I relocated to the place where I am now, Spartanburg, South Carolina. I came from a place where, one, transportation was never an issue. Okay, surviving. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. You learn. And in order to live there, you will learn, or you won't be able to live there. But you learn how to get by. And my thing is, I'm not about just getting by. I don't like just getting by. I want more. I want to be comfortable, and I don't want to work so hard all my life. So I hope that and I pray that as an entrepreneur, that one day that my businesses will fully take care of me, and I can sit back and enjoy my grandchildren. Okay, that's the goal. That's the long-term goal. When people tell you that you can't do things, that's when you should. You know, the sweetest joy or the sweetest revenge is showing people that you did exactly what they thought that you couldn't do. And that's probably why that is one of my biggest motivators for me. Don't tell me what I can't do. I can do whatever I say I can do. Because what that tells me is that you don't believe in me. You don't trust the fact that I can do the things that I say I can do. So I don't waste a lot of time in trying to prove to people that I can do what I say I can do, or I can bring the results that I say I can bring. I just do it myself. I quietly go along about my business, and I do it myself. My end road to this is, I want to be that person that normal person that people see that has created platforms for other entrepreneurs. I want to show them that you can be what we say broke. Now, everybody broke level is different. Okay, let's say that. But you can be what you call broke and still live your dream. I'm doing it. Now, people will say, well, your broke level is different from my broke level. You don't know that. You don't know that. What you see is a woman who is persistent in her dreams. What you see is a woman who do not take no for an answer. What you see is a person who finds the loopholes, or if there's a mountain in front of me, I either go over it, around it, under it, or through it. That is what you see. You don't know my sacrifices. I sacrifice daily to do the things that I do. But what I say to you is that you too can live your dream. I wrote a book because it was a fear thing for me. I believe that I need to break the cycle of my fears. Because if fears is something that holds you back, then my fear of writing or exposing my life or whatever it is that I want to write about, I've conquered that fear. So everything else is a breeze. I don't believe in fear. If there's a blockage of fear in your way, make a way to get past it, because it will hold you back from doing the things that you want to do in life. But let's go back to some of the things that's going on in our world currently that can affect you as you stand in your struggle, or as you go through to your successful jobs or careers that you're building, or work for someone else. Here's the deal. If we have a trade war, which it looks like we could be having because of the tariffs, and if you don't know much about the tariffs, do a little research. Some of the metals prices will be going up. We will be charging China more than what they've been paying over the years, and trying to, I think Trump is trying to level the playing fields, because now he's thinking as a business person. Now, I'm not saying that he's not a good business person. I am. I'm going to say that. Okay. Because I believe that people should have scruples about what they do. Okay. He's had a lot of failed businesses. Trump University and all that. He's done bankruptcy a lot. Some may say is not a good move, and some may say it is. If he was saving his businesses, saving himself money, and went bankrupt, he did that. That was what it was. He did that. But I'm not going to say if that was a good move or not. People have to do what they need to do. But if this man had all of this going on, and he still became president of United States of America, there's a problem, and there's a breakdown. Hell, if he can be president, I can run for president. My past is what it is, but at this point, his is sketchier than mine. He making mob moves. Okay? Essentially, you have a dictator type character as a president. Okay? He had a reality TV show, some failed businesses, some failed marriages, some groping pussies, sleeping with porn stars, lawyer office being raided, lies, everything that come out of his mouth is a lie, and this fool still president. Nobody impeached him yet. I got to take my glasses off for this one. Really though? Really though. Now, I know everybody was a lot of people was upset about Obama being president. You see, I get that. That didn't do right in your skin, because you see, a black man is running the United States of America. See, but what I find funny is that people want to consider him a black man, and he is by all rights. He is, but his mama was white. A white woman carried him in her body for 9 months. Did anybody forget that? Okay. But even with all of that, he was a great president. He gave us hope. This president gave us despair. If he could put us back in the cotton fields, we would be back there. If he could allow all the officers who want to shoot a black person to shoot one, they would. Hell, it looked like they are already. But the truth of the matter is something is wrong. Something has broken down in America. Well, who am I fooling? Nothing broke down in America. It's just been amplified once again because the people we have in office and the ones that we had running these TV shows and news organizations, yeah, they the ones running it. But some kind of way we forget or we forgotten that the mass make a move. Money have no care of who puts it in his pocket. And the people who accepting our money, they love stuff in their pockets. When we get that we have power, even if it's just by our money, we control things by our money, and the platforms we support. When we understand that, then things will start changing. You think because you only have $10 in your pocket that you can only afford a McDonald's. So, well, let's just say, just using McDonald's as an example. Let's say they were saying McDonald's or something, or one of these fast food was prejudice. Well, if you got a movement going, and even if you didn't get a movement going, you don't have to patronize that place. You don't have to patronize a place who don't respect you. You don't have to spend your money, even if you have $10 in your pocket. You keep your $10. Go make a sandwich. Better yet, go buy some burgers and make your own burger. And trust me, it's going to taste better. It's the simple things that we can do to change how people perceive us. Okay, for me, I'm not going to act out in the store because someone seems as if they are showing me no respect or very little respect. I'm going to walk out. I might even be petty if it's a grocery store and fill a basket up or two and leave them right there at the checkout. Right there. Because I can be petty too. See? Haha. Nobody hurt. Somebody just got to do some work. But you don't have to patronize these places. But what I will say to you guys of my race, because let me say this. People can say what they want to say, but people of different races has been those who supported me the biggest and the most. So trust me when I say all white people are not prejudiced. There are some people who want to help. There are some people who feel terrible about the things that they see that's going on in the news today. And I will not link them all together. They are not. You have prejudiced black people. You do. People don't want to admit it, but we have prejudice in our black community. And then the worst part about it, we have prejudiced black people who are prejudiced against other black people. I'm prejudiced against ignorance. I don't care what color you are. If you portray yourself as being ignorant and don't care that you even acting ignorant, I'm not saying that you're ignorant because you don't know, but ignorance because you care not to know, or you carry yourself in a certain manner. I'm prejudiced against that kind of stuff, and I don't care what color you are and what's your background. There's a time and a place for everything. And if you cannot conduct yourself in such a manner, then you should not be there. And by all means, if I ever hold an event and you do not know how to conduct yourself, please do not come. I have a problem with that. If you have nothing nice to say, sometimes the best thing to do is say nothing. If you have nothing nice to offer, if you feel disrespected and belittled at a place that you frequent find another place, even if it's out of the way. Okay? Put them on blast. Speak about it. Go to the Better Business Bureau. Write something on them. Take that 5 minutes and give them a rating. I have ratings from the Better Business Bureau, and I'm not even a member of the Better Business Bureau. Although I've been contacted because my rating's been pretty good from what they say. But here's the deal. Those kind of things work because I often go on to sites and look at what comments are before I patronize it. If the comments are bad for the majority, then you're going to have some people that just not going to be happy irregardless to whatever it is. But if you have that and you have that knowledge, before I walk into the store, I have the knowledge of knowing that this store might be a little bit off. So I'm vigilant to that. But I also want to make my own opinion about things as well. But there you have it. If you say what it is that you feel, then somebody else can read that and they can use that information to do whatever it is that they want to do with it. Okay. My thing, something like my company, Black Elegance Weave Depot. If the customers are not satisfied with the product, then by all means I will want them to leave a comment because I want to know what's wrong. I want to know it so that I can fix it. I want my people to have the best experience and my customers to have the best experience with me as possible. I'm a personal person, so I like to talk to my clients one-on-one and see if I can help them if they have specific orders. Then there's another thing that I do. The Upstate Carpool Group. We've been serving Spartanburg County and Spartanburg City for 4 years now. A concept I had, a great model plan, and it worked. Hell, it worked so good somebody took it and used it for their own. This is the thing I'm trying to convey. You work hard for your money. You sacrifice for those things that you want and you need. I say to you, put as much energy into how you spend your money and who you spend your money with as you do at earning your money and saving your money. Be that person this says is going to start with me, with my family. The buck is going to stop here at my door. I'm going to spend my money the way I want to. But my thing is this. If you go to the places that you say who devalue you, and you continue, know this going in, and you continue to spend your money there, don't complain. Don't nobody want to hear it. Keep it to yourself. We're not interested. Because you still continue to patronize that place. What sense does that make? Okay? It makes none. Again, do your due diligence when it comes to spending your money. Stock market wise, it is a great time to invest in yourself. While prices are low, it is a great time to invest in yourself. You see, hey, let me tell you something else. And even though I patronize Facebook, I'm not going to talk about them too bad because I'm still patronizing it. But what I will say is, you see how Mark Zuckerberg went to the big question, right? Now, his stock started to rise. He didn't compromise so much of our information. He sold our information. Our information is out there on the dark web or whatsoever. But his stock has rose since he sat down to talk to the Senate. Whatever. Go figure. Go figure. We get compromised and he make more money. How about that? Welcome to America.